say things like, I'm not good enough, I don't have anything to offer, why would they buy, and so on. All these negative beliefs that are on ourselves. And we created these shadow patterns. And then, because we were little, our survival depended on being liked and loved by our parents, so we created this mechanism of protection. When we start to create stories, and we start to act like trying to be funny, or all these weird ways of acting, because we want to be loved. So, if we want to sell in this quantum way, we cannot do that because people smell bullshit. How many of you can smell bullshit like 5 feet ahead when you're being sold, right? Like, this is actually, I'm going to show you another slide here, which is really cool. It's coming up next, but it shows how many buying behavior is changing now. Nobody likes to be sold to. If they smell scripts, they move on. Nobody wants to be sold to. We want authenticity, we want realness. So, the challenge is, we've all been traumatized, as I said, so we identify with our false self, which we create with our mind of who we think we are, we hold our gifts, and we play small. So the solution is we say yes to our purpose. We say yes to what excites us. If some of you have jobs and you want to have your own business, you say yes to that option. If some of you want to grow your business, like you should minister to a whole new level, you say yes to that. And then universe, life, God is going to take you to a whole new experience where you're going to have to face what? Any guess? You're going to have to face your yes! Fears, which are all coming from your ego, which is another form of saying the T word, trauma. It's trauma. Trauma creates that ego. So if you want to live abundantly play big, we need to face our shit, for lack of a word. So let's get going. So here's Dr. Joe Dispenza. He's a neuroscientist who healed his entire body with his consciousness alone. He does workshops all over the world, and he says when we give in love, we feel like we are receiving love. Truly giving for the sake of love should bring us joy and make us feel more whole and more grateful for life. Now this is the key for quantum selling. So those of you who want to take your business to a whole new level, hang on, look out for this one. I'm going to circle back on that. Another key point, Evan Pagan, he's one of my favorite mentors, and he says that trust accelerates business. You have $10,000, and I have a $10,000 coaching program, you come to me, you have a problem, you believe that I'm here to serve you. And you're going to take that money and give it to me. I don't have to convince you. On the other hand, I act like I have all these testimonials and I'm this great guru, but you don't even know me, you don't trust me. You see the difference? So this is the new way of selling. You need to create trust and you need to connect in a real way. And the way you do that, there are 3 steps. 3 steps to quantum selling. First, how much time do I have? I just want to deal with.
Ask the show.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. So 3 steps to quantum selling. First, we need to embody our soul frequency. Second, the joy of sharing it, and encourage your craft offer. So the first step is let's go back to that same person who was telling me that it's the prioritizing and so on, right? So what is the frequency or the mission you are here to make?
The frequency is serve.
There we go.
Serve.
So just it's about really connecting to your soul calling that you have incarnated in this life to do that work. And so this is how we connect at that deeper level. And I'm going to give you an exercise on how to do that, by the way. And then sorry?
Thank you.
Of course. So I'm going to give you a little quick short story of how I applied this to my life. So a few years ago, I had a 6-figure successful sales business. I was talking to many people every single day. I was making good money, but I hated my life. How do you guys feel about that? That you make a lot of good money, but you're exhausted at the end of the day. You don't even connect your partner. You're not feeling well. And I felt like that. And so my relationship was challenged. I was working so many hours a day. And I hired my first relationship therapist, and through this conversation I started doing some shadow work. So this force led me to healing some of these wounds that I'm talking about to you, and as a result of that, within 1 year, everything doubled. Not only my income doubled, my sales doubled, but my time, how many hours I was working, cut in half. Now, what happened is also, at the end of the day, I was energized. I was actually energized, and here's why. Because normally when we sell, you only get excited when we make a sale. Right? You only get excited when we make a sale. But this quantum way of selling, we feel energized everyone we speak to. Are you guys feeling what I'm saying? Because we are being the channel for this love. We're not trying to say, what am I going to get from this person? We are just doing our work. And life, by this miracle, brings us people who share our frequency of givingness. So it's really, really, really inspiring. But I put that slide there to show you that it's quantifiable, measurable. It's not woo-woo. Now, there are other people in our company who are doing even more numbers than me, but I have peacefulness. I could take time off. I could connect to my partner. My life improves massively. So this is the value of this type of understanding. So, actionable idea. The M3 method. Who here wants to connect to their soul mission? Or embody that? Yes. Yes. Everybody else, do you guys want to connect to your soul mission? And by the way, when you connect to that, you can find dates if you're single, or you can actually be a bit of a parent, or you can be a bit of a dog owner, or whatever that is. We just do it on a deeper level. So, as you know, 90% unconscious, subconscious, and most of our thoughts is the thoughts that we had yesterday. So if we want to change our behavior, we need to change what? We need to change the subconscious. So using our conscious mind, we want to change our subconscious mind. So the M3 method, and this is what I did 4 years, and I still do it to this day, every single day. That changed everything. So don't let the simplicity of this make you not believe in it. In fact, one of the greatest enemies to growth is what? I already know that, or I've already heard that. But the question is, did you actually apply it? Have you actually done it? And I want to challenge every single one of you here to do this for 7 days and watch what happens to your life. And I'm going to give you exactly what to do. So the idea is the first 3 minutes of the day, awakening when you first wake up in the morning, you are able to tune into this subconscious, which is running the show. It's the one that says, I'm not good enough. It's the one that says, my life sucks. It's the one that says, what if something bad happens? And in that first 3 minutes, we are going to reprogram our subconscious mind.